Welcome everyone. I'm Ruslana Lily and this is our Day 3 Yoga for Beginners series. There will be 5 of these classes. The Day 1 was the explanation of how to approach the yoga. Day 2 was the learning of Surya Namaskar A and B. And today we're going to learn some standing poses which we can include to the Surya Namaskars and make a little bit extended flow. Tomorrow we'll work a little bit with flexibility and poses on the mat in hands and knees positions and lying down positions. And on the last day we're going to combine everything into one beautiful flow. Let's start today by sitting in a comfortable position. Cross your legs and just make sure you're comfortable. The legs can be crossed the way I cross them, or you can even extend them in front of you, whatever is accessible and that makes you the feeling of relaxation at the beginning of the class. Get your hands on the knees or wherever it is comfortable for you. You can flip your palms up and you can also get your thumbs and index fingers together into a Jnana Mudra. And just close your eyes. Inhaling and exhaling slowly as you start shifting your attention from outside to the inside. Feel how with each inhale your rib cage expands, ribs moving not only to the sides but to the sides, forward and backwards in 3D in all possible directions and dimensions. And then as you exhale, can you shift a little bit weight of the body back so you feel your sit bones? When you feel your sit bones, notice all the points of contact of your body with the mat. Start sensing the skin on the mat, how it touches, what sensations it brings you. Is the mat cold or warm? In general, in the room, is it hot? Is it cold? How do you sense yourself here? See if you can lengthen from the sit bones all the way along the spinal cord, through the crown of the head, up towards the ceiling, to the sky. Can you, with the inhale, get a little bit taller and longer? Expand the rib cage, inflate it like a balloon. Try to keep the shoulders down though, and as you exhale, just melt the ribs down and towards each other, narrowing the waistline. Keep breathing. Find that sense of calmness and total trust before you start the practice. How your skin feels today. Is there any sensations under the skin, maybe some tingling? How your muscles feel today? Are you tense? Are you free and open? Notice everything. Take everything into account. And then let's start our pranayama breath practice. We will do box breathing today. We will inhale for 4, hold the breath for 4, exhale for 4, and then hold the breath, hold that emptiness for 4 again. And then with time we're going to extend from 4 counts to 5 and then to 6. Prepare. Inhale and exhale, empty the lungs. And start inhaling through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Let's extend. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. You hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your inhale. Notice what changed. Are you more still and prepared for the class? And then keep your eyes closed and flip your palms and start moving your body in circles over the hips. Moving to the right, forward, left, and then back, rounding your spine. Allow your body to move the way it needs to be moved. It doesn't have to be the way I move. Your circles can be different. You just feel where you need to lean more, where you need to allow more openness, where you need to hold on and don't push the stretch yet. See what feels good, and then do the circles other side, inhaling and exhaling. Try to honor your body sensations and just release into the gentle stretch at the beginning of the class. Lengthening the waistline, imagine you are dragging it out of the hips. Also, I like to think that I initiate the movement with my belly button and I move the belly button and the rest of the body follows. 2 and 1. And then let's get on the hands and knees. Hands under the shoulder joints and knees under the hip joints. And then tuck your toes under. Inhale as you exhale, start shifting the weight of the body back, stretching the fascia of the foot. And then inhale forward. Again, exhale back, but keep your heels together, stretch. And inhale forward. Exhale, sit back and stretch. Inhale forward, and with the next one, exhale, tuck the toes under, sit back, and maybe you can shift the whole weight of the body back to your heels and sit up. See if you can do that, if that's okay. If not, just untuck your toes and sit on top of the feet. If your toes tucked, or whatever position you just have right now, interlace the fingers and flip your palms out. Extend the elbows, inhale, and as you inhale, move your arms up, lift your shoulders up towards the ears, and imagine you're dragging the waistline out of the hips. Lengthen through the crown of the head, through the inside of your palms, all the way up to the ceiling. Inhaling, and then move your arms back, extending a little bit, stretching the shoulder and sending the chest forward. And then with the next exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under, drop the chin down to the chest, and imagine you pushing the imaginary wall in front of you. And repeat, inhale to arch. Arms all the way back to stretch, exhale to round. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Repeat one more, inhale. Open up, open the collarbones. Imagine you squeezing the shoulder blades together, sending the heart forward, opening. Exhale, round. And release. Untuck your toes, maybe shake your feet if you need to. And then sit back to your heels. Now we'll go through the side bends. Get your left hand down on the mat, fingertips down, reach the right arm up, lengthen, inhale, and as you exhale, side bend to the left. As you side bend into the left, make sure that the right sit bone is still anchored on top of your heel. Side bend, and as you side bend, can you inflate the right side of the rib cage, opening up, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, inflate the right side of the rib cage. Exhaling. Inhale. And then with the next exhale, shift your bum to the right side and get into a deeper side stretch. Use the left hand as the leverage to push the mat away and rotate your chest towards the ceiling. Inhaling. And exhaling, resume the side bend. Imagine how long the waistline, right waistline is. And then inhale, open up. And then exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, return back to center. Unravel other side. Right fingertips on the mat beside you, left arm up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, side bend. And now breathe into the left rib cage. Send all the ribs up towards the ceiling, flaring and opening up. Inhale into the left side of the body, stretch. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. With the next exhale, shift your bum to the left. We are in the mermaid position. Press the mat away with the right hand and rotate your chest towards the ceiling. Open the collarbones, shine your heart up. Inhale. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, open up. Exhale, side bend. One more. Inhale, open. And exhale. Return back to center. And get back on the hands and knees. Check that your hands are directly under the shoulder joints and knees under the hip joints. Press the mat away, activate the core. Feel the shoulder blades widening away from each other, and you are super active here. All 5 fingers are pressing the mat away as well as your knees are, and the core is lifting already, and the front ribs are hugging towards each other too. Let's go through cat-cows. Inhale to arch your back, look forward, send the shoulders back, spread the collarbones wide. Imagine you are squeezing the shoulder blades together and shining your sit bones up to the sky. With the exhale, engage the inner thighs, tuck the tailbone under, and drop the head down. Look between your thighs and press the mat away, feeling how your shoulder blades protracting. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Repeat. Inhale, maximize every position. Imagine how your tailbone is magnetizing to the back part of the head, shoulder blades magnetizing towards each other. Support with the core though, the extension. Exhale around the spine, belly button in, front ribs together. Press the mat away, chin to the chest, inner thighs engaged. One more inhale to arch. In your own way, how the body feels good today. That will be your range of motion. Exhale. And return back to center. Press the mat away actively. Lift the left arm off the mat without shifting the weight of the body to the right. Try to stay at the center. And with the inhale, as you lift the left arm up, look up, follow the fingertips with your eyes. With the exhale, thread the left arm under the right hand and lower the left shoulder and left ear down on the mat. While you're here, can you check if the weight of the body evenly distributed between two knees? And then see if you've got the space to lift the right arm up. You don't have to, only if that feels comfortable. And follow the right fingertips with your eyes. As you breathe, inhale. With the exhale, press the right shoulder all the way back, opening the collarbones even more, getting deeper into the twist. Inhaling and exhaling. You can stay here, or if you feel like you've got space, you can also try to bend the right elbow and search for the left inner thigh. As you do so, remember to press the top shoulder back, spiraling and twisting even more. Inhaling and exhaling. Return your right hand in front of your eyes on the mat. Press the mat away with the exhale, and with the inhale, counter twist. Return back to center. Let's do the other side. So now we're trying to keep the weight of the body at the center, lifting the right arm up, twisting up, inhale, and with the exhale, thread your right arm under the left and lower your right ear and right shoulder down on the mat. That could be already a twist that is enough for you. If you feel like it's too much, stay here and breathe. What else you can do is to lift the left arm up and follow the left fingertips with your eyes. Keep making every contact with the mat intentional. Press the mat away with your right arm and use that as the leverage to twist a little bit more. The top shoulder, you move it back. I sometimes even like to help with my right hand to press my left shoulder back to get deep into the twist. The other thing I can do is to bend the left elbow and search for my right inner thigh. Keep twisting and opening up the collarbones. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then I return my left hand in front of my eyes, exhaling as I press the mat away and counter twist with the inhale. And return back to center. Getting my hands directly under my shoulder joints and tucking my toes under. Inhaling, preparing, exhaling, drawing the belly button in towards my spinal cord, lifting my knees off the mat and sending my hips up and back. Remember to prioritize the spine, so I keep my knees bent for now and just really pressing the mat away and sending my sit bones up to the sky. And then I start pedaling my feet, bending one knee at a time and sending the opposite heel down towards the mat, stretching the hamstrings one at a time. I breathe throughout the process. 8 and 7 and 6. Trying to keep my waistline long. 5 and 4. Inhaling into both parts of the rib cage. 3. Into the left, into the right, expanding. 2 and 1, and then finally I send both heel bones down. The heels don't have to touch the mat, but the spine have to be nice and long. My shoulders are active. I'm pressing the mat away, inhaling and exhaling. One more. Inhaling. And then with the next exhale, I start walking my feet forward towards the front edge of the mat, preparing for our Surya Namaskars. Inhale, exhale, roll up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, while we will repeat the Surya Namaskar A from the previous class in order to organize everything in your head, and then we'll start adding standing poses and learning some of the beginner-friendly standing poses and incorporate them in our flow. So get the feet together on the mat, big toes together, heels can be slightly apart. Extend your arms by the sides, palms facing up, spread the collarbones wide, engage the core, lifting the belly button in towards the lungs, as well as the pelvic floor muscles. Create the intentional contact of your feet with the mat. Feel this Tadasana pose, super grounded, super stable. You are ready for the process. Get the palms together, inhale, lift them up, look up. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest, hinge the hip back with the flat back, lower down into your forward fold, Uttanasana. With the inhale, rise up into halfway lift. Your hands can be on the mat, shins on your sides. Remember, whatever brings you nice and long spine. Spread the sit bones apart, really lengthen the spine. And then bend the knees, plant the hands down, step back into your high plank. From high plank, you've got the option to lower the knees down and do chaturanga with the bent knees, or you shift the weight of the body forward and start bending the elbows in towards the ribs at 90 degrees angle. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog of your choice. Exhale, roll over the toes or tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Holding 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking forward and stepping forward with the right foot, left one. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Arms up, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up, exhale, Tadasana. One more, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Shift forward to your toes. Inhale, halfway lift of your choice. Exhale, step back, start with the left foot into your high plank pose. Lower the knees or chaturanga. Inhale, exhale. Holding 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking forward, stepping the left foot forward, right one to meet it. Inhale, halfway lift, elongate the spine. Exhale, release into Uttanasana, forward fold. Arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana, ground. Very nice. So we've recollected Surya Namaskar A, and now we'll start going through some standing poses. Get the hands on your hips and check that the left and right hip bone are on the same plane. You've got the equal weight between 2 feet. Draw the belly button in, engage the core. Spread the collarbones wide, and then without changing anything, keeping the pelvis squared, can you start lifting the left knee up into your stork pose. Hold it for 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Then start externally rotate the left hip, opening the left knee out to the side, and then you can either place the left foot on the right inner thigh, or you can also help yourself with the left hand and lift the foot higher all the way to the pubic bone, setting it on the right inner thigh. Return your hands back to the hips and start making this contact of the left foot and right inner thigh intentional, pressing the inner thigh into the foot, foot into the inner thigh. Trying to find the balance here, keeping the core activated and supporting this pose. Think about the energy going up. As the tree goes up to the sky, you are lengthening as well. Then very slowly, can you shift the left ankle on top of the right knee and start bending the supporting right knee and sending the hips back. Bring the hands to the center of the chest as soon as you find the balance. This is your standing pigeon pose, 4 figure. Try to open the left knee out and find the balance. Breathe. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hands back on your hips and we're returning to stork pose. Hold. Now from stork pose we're going to shift to Virabhadrasana 3. Virabhadrasana 3 is the warrior 3 pose, which will make you think there is a warrior 1 and warrior 2, yes, and we will learn them a little bit later. So bend the supporting knee to make your position a little bit more stable and start sending the left leg all the way behind you, simultaneously straightening the knee and leaning forward. Flex the left foot. Square the hips. Ideally, we are parallel towards the mat, your core working, you are balancing here. You can also lengthen the arms in front of you and you will arrive here for 4 counts. 3, 2, 1. Bend the supporting knee and carefully step your back foot down on the mat at 45 degrees angle. Arms up and we arrive into your warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Virabhadrasana 1 is the pose where we aim to square the hips off. Even though the left hip right now is slightly open, we're still aiming to square the hips. Trying to close the ribs, and can you send the weight of the body more to the front side in order to stack your front knee with the front ankle? Can you also press through the outside of the back foot? Breathe. 4. Look up. 3 and 2 and 1. Then we will cartwheel our arms into T position and open the left thigh even more, and then we will arrive into the warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Can you shine the pubic bone in between the feet and check that the front heel is in one line with the arch of the back foot? Look towards the right fingertips, lower the shoulders down, engage the core, and really truly try to open the hips. This is the open position. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. The left hand lowers down and slides along the left side down as the right arm reaches up. You straight away feel the lengthening on the right side of the body. Keep going, bring it over, look up. Reverse warrior, hold 4, 3, 2. You can also try and straighten the front knee here, getting a little bit deeper into the side stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Cartwheel your hands back to T position. And from this position, we're really first trying to reach forward, send the chest forward, touch the wall in front of you, and then start leaning down with the right hand. See where the right hand will reach. It will land. It can land on your ankle, on your knee maybe, or on the mat. Wherever it lands, try to open the collarbones and look up. Open up your position. Your Trikonasana pose, triangle pose. Look towards the left fingertips, keeping spreading the collarbones wide, keeping rotating, and breathe into your left ribs. Inhale, spiral the right ribs towards the left. And exhale, imagine there is the wall behind you and your back is attached to it. Very nice triangle shape. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Exhale, empty the lungs. Inhale, rise up. And then bend the front knee and land your right forearm down on the right side. Lift the left arm up and over. Look up. Extended side angle. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then look down towards your right foot. Release your hands down, frame the right foot, and step the right foot back towards the left. You are in a high plank. Lower down of your choice. You can lower the knees down or go through the full chaturanga. baby cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, down facing dog. Breathe. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Look forward, bend the knees, jump or step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Rise up, Urdhva Hastasana, exhale, Tadasana. Beautiful. Let's go through this standing sequence on the other side. Get ready, ground through your feet down into the mat. Calm the breath and prepare. Hands on the hips. Start lifting the right knee up into a stork. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Externally rotate the hip and get into your tree pose. You can catch the foot if you want and set it close to the pubic bone on the left inner thigh. Hands can be back on your hips or in front of you in a prayer position. Hands also can be up above your head. Make the contact of the inner thigh and right foot active. Keep the core engaged. Breathe 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you start sliding your right ankle on top of the left thigh and then bending the supporting knee, hands in front of your chest for prayer position. We are in a standing pigeon pose, holding it for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hands of your choice on the hips or keep them in prayer position, returning back to stork. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shifting to Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Start leaning forward, bend the supporting knee to be more stable, send the right leg back, flex the right foot, lower down. You can extend the arms forward in front of you. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the supporting knee and step the back foot down on the mat at a 45 degrees angle, arms up. You are in Warrior 1, look up, prayer position with the arms. Remember to try to square the hips off and sink more into the front side. Maybe make the stance a little bit wider in order to get the knee on top of the ankle. 3 and 2 and 1. Cartwheel your hands and open the right hip into the Warrior 2. Look towards your left fingertips. Spread the collarbones wide, pubic bone shining in between your feet, your front heel and the arch of the back foot in one line. You press through the outer edge of the right foot. Hold 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Right hand lowers down on the right side, left arm reaches up, lengthen the left side of the body, and then keep leaning all the way back into the reverse warrior. Hold 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. You can straighten the front knee and get deeper into the stretch, and 4. Really feel the stretch in the left side of the body. Breathe into the left ribs. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands in T and start sending the left hand forward as if you want to touch the wall in front of you. Lengthen the waistline on both sides and then start leaning down. See where your hand will land. That will be your ankle or maybe the mat. Look up, open the collarbones. Breathe 4 and 3. Really lengthen the sides of the body. Reach, elongate. Breathe into the rib cage. 2 and 1. Inhale, return up. And then bend the front knee and lower the left forearm on top of the left thigh and reach your right arm up and over. for your extended side angle. Keep pressing away from the left side. Make the connection intentional. Breathe 4, 3, 2, and 1. Frame your front foot and step the left foot back. You are in a high plank. Lower down, your choice of lowering. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale. Breathe in, down facing dog for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And start walking your feet forward towards the front edge of the mat. Bring your feet on the shoulder width distance, grab the opposite elbow, soften the knees, and rock from side to side. Releasing any tension, and just enjoying the effect of the practice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet together, bend the knees, hug your thighs, so really attach your belly towards your thighs. Hug the legs wherever it is comfortable. Inhale, and as you exhale, start slowly and gently straightening the knees. Don't need to straighten all the way, just need to feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Uttanasana, shift forward to your toes. Breathe 4, and 3, and 2, 1. Release. Get the hands down on the mat in front of you, bend the knees, and lower down in the comfortable way on the mat. Send your feet forward in front of you. Grab the hamstrings, inhale. Arch the spine and send it forward. Exhale, round. Bring the knees together, internally rotate the hips and shift back. Stretch the spinal cord. Repeat. Inhale, open the knees. Arch, lean forward. Exhale, round, internal rotation. Lean back. One more. Inhaling. And exhaling. And then, as you leaning back, start lowering each vertebra at a time on the mat. Releasing the spinal cord slowly. And then extending your knees. And just choose the position which feels the most comfortable for you to rest in. Feel how heavy the body is. Try to pay attention to each part. Get attention to your toes, the soles of the feet. Intentionally try to relax them. Send them some breath, inhales and exhales into that part of the body. Feel your ankles relaxed, your shins, the knee joints. Go all the way up along your thighs. Your pelvis is nice and relaxed on the mat. The hip joints are resting. The tummy is soft. The back is relaxed. Your shoulders are heavy, arms are heavy, fingertips relaxed. And then go all the way up along your neck and see how relaxed your jaw is. Unclench your teeth. Relax your cheeks. Go with your attention through each bony parts of the face. Relax your forehead, the space between the eyebrows. Relax the whole body. You can spend in your Shavasana as long as you feel like you need to. And I will see you tomorrow for our day 4. Namaste, everyone.